I'm pretty sure you have seen that I have posted the Mafia the Old Country videos on my channel. Let me just switch the desktop. So there are the prologue and the first 5 chapters posted, and I have had so far really a lot of fun, and you can probably see it also on the gameplay if you are watching the playthrough. Only thing that's bothering me so far is my crappy driving. Ouch. Oh, almost. No. Okay, sorry. But I have to say, this is not the first game and not the only game where I'm really like pretty crappy at the driving. I think I did mention that as well on one of the during one of the playthroughs in one of the chapters. Every time when there is a game that has any kind of vehicle, and not necessarily only cars, I'm seriously crap at driving those, so there's nothing new. Probably you have seen my playthrough of Mass Effect Andromeda. That was absolutely awful with the Nomad sometimes. Jeez. Okay. This will be awful. I did get a little bit better, of course, by the end of the game as I was playing it, but yeah, that game had like 200 hours and I had enough time to practice. So yeah, that one helped a little bit. That's something that I'm not really looking forward to also in Mafia the Old Country, I have to say. I have noticed that more and more like scenes are where you are pushed towards using the car, and I'm currently looking forward to the explore mode or this exploration mode, because I will be definitely taking a horse for going around the country. And not the car, if I don't have to. So yeah, that one was like one of the highlights probably for people when they were watching. I had a good laugh when I was driving the car for the first time. It was totally awful, yeah.
Good. Really good. Damn right it's good. Now, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Sit down, idiota.
So the driving part wasn't exactly what was so fantastic for me, and I have noticed that there was surprisingly already the horse race. The moment we've got the opportunity to use horses, in the very next chapter there was already a horse race, which I didn't really want to take part in, but well, I had to do it.
I will not forfeit this race.
I can ride on Torisi.
No, I cannot. No.
Why is this farmhand here?
Can he ride?
Dr. Andespadaros, didn't he?
All right.
No. Please, no.
Enzo.
Damn. If I lose, he will be even more pissed.
Enzo. There'll be a lot of people watching.
Exactly.
You ride for San Celeste, but represent our business and my reputation. Can you do that?
No.
See.
We're dead. And now when I'm looking at how much the cars are being like pushed forward in the gameplay, I am afraid that there will be a car race I will have to join, and I am really not looking forward to how many times I will have to repeat it if I have to win it, because if it's just taking part and not having to win, good, I only have to do it once, but if I will have to win it like the horse race, oh, that's not something I'm looking forward to. So yeah, that much me and the cars.
Even my uncle used to run first pillar coming up.
I'm getting too fast. Oh, good lord, I'm going to destroy the car.
Keep going. Here comes another one. What's wrong with you? There is the next pillar.
I'm sorry, this car will not end well. But back to the Mafia game. So the next thing, like I said, will be the exploration mode. And I have noticed like there's a couple of Trinacrias on the map and they have appeared over time. So whenever I have looked at the map to a region where we haven't been before, you could only see like the small buildings on the map, but I have not seen any like collectibles that would be in the area. And then once we went through the area, the collectibles appeared, whether it was the Trinacrias or it was the newspapers. Newspaper, collect item in Mission Palio. I've missed that one. And the Trinacria, which I have missed as well. Damn it. And I did miss quite a few. Thankfully, the ones that are tied to the chapters as such, those are usually easily to get, and usually you also don't miss them, so they are kind of like, they pop up on certain spots where you can easily see them. But there was already, I think, one newspaper which I missed in the chapter with the horse races, Palio, I think it was. And I know I will not be getting this one back, so I definitely want to do another playthrough then, once I'm done with this one, the first one, where I will be gathering all the collectibles. But at this time, when I go into the explore mode, I will first and foremost, of course, use the roads that we have already traveled to see and gather all the collectibles that I can already see on the map. And then I will maybe check out the other areas as well, as I understood. But again, apologies if I'm not right here, but I haven't played the previous Mafia games. So again, I have to reiterate it on this spot, in case you didn't hear me saying it yet. So I haven't played the previous Mafia games yet, so I'm not sure about certain, let's say, game mechanics that are used in the series or in the franchise. From what I have heard, the exploration mode is basically only for you really like to walk around and gather all these collectibles, but you cannot really interact that much with people or with the NPCs or with something else, and there are not like any side quests or something that you could do. So it's really just to like explore the areas that you previously couldn't or didn't have that much time to explore. And I'm actually really looking forward to this because it is really a beautiful game from the visual perspective. I do appreciate how much attention they've paid to the details of the game, and how much they were keeping up with the historical correctness. So basically the buildings, I don't know whether it's the stuff that's hanging on the walls, whether it's the clock that's hanging on the wall or the paintings or something you see in the kitchen. Yeah, I don't mean the recipe now. And that was a nice, interesting bit one to find that recipe.
If you need anything else.
That's all for now. Be nice, Cesare.
Okay, Valentina's pork spezzatino. Okay. I didn't know we are getting some recipes here as well. Onions, butter, red wine, potatoes, carrots, bone broth, garlic, rosemary, tomatoes, peas. All doable. I do mean really all those little details that you really have the feeling to be in that spot at that time, and it really feels very accurate. Of course, it's not accurate in terms of the real life locations. I don't think that the city is tied to any one specific city, like any specific city on in Sicily, but in general it does have a very good combination of all the aspects that you would be able to find in real life. So I really appreciate that one, and I really want to have a look around. Like I said, the visuals are really stunning and all these details, it's just fantastic. All right, let me see what else we can find, if we can. Okay. I'm supposed to go over there anyway, but let me then have a look elsewhere. Let me go back to Mafia the Old Country and to something I wanted to mention, and that is in regards of the characters. And I did mention it already also during the playthrough, so I do like how the, let's say, certain archetypes are in the game. You have some of the people there who immediately you either like them or you don't like them. And I think I have voiced my distrust into Cesare a couple of times already at this point. What I have to say, and it basically is from my side a big kudos to the writers, because they did really pay attention to how to write the characters. And so far I'm really grateful for, let's say, the story, the flow, and how the characters are also interacting, not just with Enzo but also between each other, and it really like paints the whole picture. I did have some fun with some of the interactions in the background.
Hey, must be new around here. Nobody looks like you could have stayed hidden from me.
Please, I have work to do.
Now don't bite. What's your name?
Angelica.
Like an angel. I'm Cesare. They treating you right? If not, you can come to me.
Yeah, sure. Cesare is already bothering the new girl. Why am I not surprised?
Luca! No need to hold his hand, it's a big boy, get back here.
Get back here.
This woman, she's lucky I love her.
And yeah, the voice actor or the actor, because I think they did also the mock-up, he did a great job in depicting Cesare, but basically every single one of them, whether it was Enzo, whether it was Luca, whether it was Don Torisi, that voice actor was chosen very, very well, to be honest. The character of Don Torisi is very imposing on screen, and combined with that voice, it just gives you shivers every time, at least to me. Like every time when I see him on the screen, I'm like, oh, what the hell is going to happen? And it does have a certain aura, the character, that is, I think, very, very fitting for the game and also for him being the boss, basically. So it is really great work on the part of the writers of the studio, and also how well the voice actors have been chosen for these roles, because I do believe they really, really fit the characters that they are depicting. Of course, so far my favorite is Luca, I have to say, and it is simply because of the, let's say, calm demeanor. He's just trying to, let's say, solve the problems. Cesare creates those, and Luca is trying to solve those. So he's kind of this grounded character, the reliable one, and so far, at least, I like I said, I haven't played the game, I haven't finished it to the very end, so I don't know, but so far I'm having this impression. And then there is old Tino. He's kind of giving me the impression there is something going on in the background with this guy. I cannot help myself, I just can't point like my finger at it what it is, but it's this kind of like little side remarks. For example, when Isabella was saying that like he's trying to drive a wedge between her and her father, Don Torisi. Why would he do that?
Tino's watching me like a hawk.
What's his problem?
He's always trying to cash me out, get me in trouble with my father.
Get you in trouble?
Why?
Why bother when Cesare is always knee-deep in it?
Cesare keeps him busy, that's for sure. But Tino likes to be the one whispering in my father's ear. No one's safe around him.
This outing with the Baron's boy.
I'm just keep on asking myself, because if he would be, let's say, this kind of really loyal advisor, he would try to make sure that the family, in the extended sense, they are all sticking together, and that this kind of family unit is cohesive, and it's not that they don't have any problems between themselves, that they have that there is not something that would like break up this unity, this family unity. That would be something I would be expecting from some figure or a character like old Vito in his role as this kind of advisor. And I don't think he's doing that, because like I said, Isabella mentioned already this, and he's like, yes, he's keeping an eye on her. I understand why, because she's the Don's daughter, so of course old Vito is not happy when somebody like Enzo, who is coming from a mine, is basically interested in Don Torres' daughter. Understandable. But then there's these little details where I'm having the feeling that there is something more behind this character, so I'm really looking forward to see whether my hunch is actually correct, because I do have like this kind of weird gut feeling, or whether it's not. It's just that some of the stuff doesn't fit what I would expect from his character. The other ones so far have been, let's say, more or less fitting the roles that they are representing. Even Crazy Cesare, I mean, he is like the way he is, okay, but he's still like a good friend to Enzo, and you can see that basically especially in the chapter that I haven't posted yet, the next one, I did already play it. Like I said, it's in editing currently, but you can see there that he didn't leave Enzo's side when he got in trouble, and he came back and helped him out. So no matter how he is, no matter if I like him personally or not, but I have to admit that basically as a character within this mafia family, he's really loyal to the other ones, which I can't say about Vito. So yeah, that much on the characters, I have to say. Oh yeah, one more thing, Isabella, I think she's really also well chosen. I like the character, how she is. She's not really drawing too much attention to herself, like intentionally, and I'm talking about the character. She's there, she's trying like to gain a little bit more independence from her dad, and she has mentioned it also in one of the chapters that she was trying to like go and study in a different city, and he was very categorically against it.
Now I have to beg my father just to leave the house.
Maybe he just wants to keep you safe.
Or keep me close, or he can control me. Last summer, I told him I wanted to study on the mainland, in Napoli. He just about smashed every glass on the house.
And I do understand his point of view, but I also understand her point of view. She wanted to get out a little bit away from his, let's say, sphere of influence, and also experience maybe other people and some new environments, because from what I gather, she's just there all the time in one and the same setting with one and the same people. Then you have people like Vito and other like people in the family watching out over her, and basically not really having her interact with other people that much. So it's like she's this kind of a bird in a golden cage, I would say, and from that perspective I do understand very well like that she's trying to do some stuff on her own a little bit more independently, because I gather that she's not probably very happy about living like that for so many years.
Oh, the respectable men of the valley are rarely pleased to see me doing things that I enjoy. I'm used to it. You're not like the others, though.
I'm not respectable.
No, I mean, you talk to me like I'm a person.
Maybe I know what it's like, need a friend.
Maybe that's it.
And on one side, I also think that Enzo is currently an interesting new character. She's also not just, of course, falling in love with him, but she's also finding some interest in him in terms of that's a new character that brings some change into the old ways and into how it's working in the family and in the area and in the house where she lives. So I do think that there is also something that is interesting for her in those terms. Also, in terms of the gameplay as such, what I just wanted to mention is I do like that we can switch the weapons and we can use different weapons depending on the situation. Because of my stupid mistake that I have had in the beginning, I had a really shitty knife. Stiletto is not durable, but yeah, I will go with this one. Now we have a better one, thankfully. And the gameplay is much better, I have to say, with the knife. Not necessarily with the rest, but yeah. But I do appreciate that we have so many options and that you can buy like better gear, so it's really interesting for me to see what I can afford and what I can do with what I have, with the weapons that I have. Even though you cannot really see, like, let's say the stats when you're picking a weapon. What I mean is now in the shop that we visited, where we were picking up some of the weapons. And this is the shop. Okay.
Not just a stable boy anymore, eh?
Something like that.
Well, if you're here for grown man's work, I have what you need. Take a look around. Choose what you like and then come and see me.
Choose what you like. Good. I think a shotgun was something that I previously liked the best. Let me see. Okay, this one has let me try to figure it out what weapon would be the best. You couldn't really see the stats, you were just there to pick up, I don't know, one pistol and one rifle, and that was it, and you could only see like how many rounds of ammo you can insert into that weapon, but not really the stats. But then I realized, yeah, you can see the stats basically whenever you go into this inventory screen and you just go through the knives and the pistols and then everything. So increased loot from discoverable locked boxes. Now look what I found. So I'm currently having this one, which is normally costing 1,200. And it's giving a lot of damage, I like it, okay. Yeah, the Lupara would be also not bad. They do think I have it. No, I have the Cacciatore, okay. Yeah, let me stay with this one. Yes, it's there, you just have to remember it, because not always you will have the opportunity to see it when you are picking your gun. You have to remember that. And I think that one is actually something that I like. It's not this kind of easy going hand holding from your standard RPG where every time when you are doing some choice you get all the options and you see everything on the screen and you don't have to remember anything. Here you have to remember a lot of the stuff, so I do appreciate that actually. And like I said, I do find, let's say, some of the weapons already which I prefer to use from the ones that I had the opportunity to use, so I definitely will be sticking with some of those. I haven't figured out yet the knife throwing. I haven't thrown the knife a single time, even though I had the knife that I can throw. I haven't done that, so I probably will not be using those throwing knives going forward. Makes no sense if I'm never using the option.
So you have to have your knife out. And when you get close enough, you'll see the option pop up. And note in the bottom left that it will take one of the durability sections when you do it.
But I do like that you have different types of knives and that those have like different, they give you different perks. So in terms of gameplay, I did botch the stealth mission, definitely. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Fuck it. Ah, damn. I wanted to use the knife, but thankfully you are like not locked out of it, or you will not fail it if you fail to like go through completely the entirety of the mission through stealth. There is one, and that's the one that I haven't posted yet. It's in the editing, as I said, which I've played, which was the chapter, the next one, where you really depend on being stealthy and you have to basically be careful not to be discovered, otherwise the quest will fail. I have to say, and I already said that before the game released, I'm not necessarily a fan of pure stealth missions, but from what I could see so far, it's thankfully like not every mission is like that, and I'm really thankful that basically, even though I don't like these pure stealth missions, there is one because it gives you again some different type of gameplay, and I really like it that you have one like this, one like that, one where you just simply shoot no matter what.
Do it! Shoot one of these fuckers! I see him! Fighi puttana!
Okay.
Oh, shit! Keep your head down!
Get him out of there!
One where you have the stealth mission, one where you have a combo, one where you have to like steal stuff from the port. That's the closest one, I guess. Yep. Ah! No, 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 no. No. Jesus! Jesus! Oh god. Oh, damn you. What? Heart stopping. So yeah, it is always something new and something different in every one of those chapters, and I actually really like it, even if it's a feature that I'm not so fond of, but it's at least something different every time, and I'm really hoping that this will be like continuing going forward, that we will have this kind of variety of stuff to do, weapons to use, you know, the gameplay mechanics are then more interesting because you're using different stuff every single time something else. So I do appreciate this really a lot. And I do think that in general this game will be something that I'm going to replay, even if it's not an open world, even if it's like a linear game that has a predefined ending. I will be most probably replaying the game then for sure, because like I said, I want to collect all the collectibles, don't miss anything. I will maybe try to play certain chapters differently. Yes, you can do a chapter replay already now, but I don't want to replay some chapters when I even haven't finished the game, so I rather finish the game and then I do another replay to see how differently I can play the game. So definitely this is one that I'm going to play again in the future as well. But there is the rest of the Mafia games that still wait for me, because I do have the entirety of the franchise by now, and I do have also the previous games, and I absolutely would love to play the other games now as well. When I have seen at least partially already this game, I really like how the franchise is set up, so I'm definitely going to play the other Mafia games as well after I finish this one. And it will be more interesting because I will play them in chronological order. Good, we're gathering some stuff. What the hell? What the hell? What? Jeez. Ouch. Are you serious? as I said, I hope you are having fun with the playthrough just as much as I have, and I'm still trying to avoid any spoilers. What I'm definitely planning to do is when I'm done with the game, then I will be definitely doing a review for it, and probably also in a nutshell. In case you haven't seen the In a Nutshell vids, you can check out. I have Horizon Zero Dawn and The Witcher 3 so far there. Please feel free to share your thoughts about the game with me, whether it's in the separate vids that I'm posting. Feel free, you know, to use the comment section and let's just talk about it. And then, like I said, after I'm done with the game, I will be definitely doing some vids about it, and then feel free to chat also there with me. I'm really looking forward to seeing your opinions on the game as well.